At Frederick's Wine and Dine outside Cleveland, high hopes for the new year.
I think things are good.
Owner Frederick Parks, who already employs more than 50 people, says he plans to hire more in the coming months, in part to help serve the roughly 2,000 new workers at an Amazon fulfillment center set to open in this majority black community.
We should have a big creation of jobs from the neighborhood of chefs, bartenders, as well as servers, and hopefully even more management staff.
It's the kind of economic boost President Trump has been eager to take credit for, along with a surging stock market and a record low African-American unemployment rate.
It was just reported African-American unemployment is at its lowest level in history. I'm very proud of that.
The jobless rate among blacks slid to 6.8% in December, though part of that drop could be attributed to fewer people looking for jobs. And the black unemployment rate has consistently been about twice as high as the rate for whites. Still, the latest good news is part of a long-term trend that began under President Obama, a fact not lost on Parks.
I think that President Trump is sitting in a position where things have been set and already the roadmap was already there.
Parks says Trump does deserve credit for the record-setting stock market.
I have seen it definitely rise, so it's only fair to give him the credit for that.
But what about other promises Trump has made?
I don't see a whole lot. To me, he's made a lot of promises, and a lot of things have not been answered.
Do you feel like the president genuinely wants to help the black community?
That's a tough question for me to answer.
Parks is one of the 88% of black Ohioans who did not vote for Trump in 2016. And he doesn't appreciate some of his rhetoric when it comes to talking about black people, including recently calling some African countries shithole nations. Accountant Shirley Stevens shares Parks' views on Trump.
He has shown us that he wants to tear us apart as a nation.
Her tax preparing business was hit hard during the Great Recession, but has bounced back.
We regroup and we managed to grow.
But while she agrees Trump deserves credit for the skyrocketing stock market, Stevens doesn't think the president's policies, including the massive tax bill the White House touts as a middle-class tax cut, are going to help her.
I believe it's going to help the very rich.
Athena Jones, CNN, Cleveland, Ohio.